Hi, thanks for tuning in to LinkedIn Labs, a thought leader production by PKF Texas. I'm Raisa Evans, the Executive Manager for Practice Growth, and today we're going to look at some best practices for your settings on LinkedIn. So I'm on my home page, the page I see when I log in to LinkedIn, and I'll go to my settings, so I go into the very top right navigation, and then down to privacy and settings. One of the first things to note is that you have all of your email addresses associated with LinkedIn. You've got your primary that you use to sign up, and you can set a different primary if you'd like, but you want to add all of your email addresses because this is your identifier on LinkedIn. And if your connections, as they sync their contacts or as they upload new address books, they have you under a different email address, this will be how LinkedIn will determine that that's you. So any email addresses that you used or have used in the past, it would be a good idea to go ahead and upload and then verify that you own those accounts while only making the one that you want to use visible. Now there's no best practice around whether that should be your work or a personal email address. It's up to where you want to manage the email notifications. So then under profile, I'll just point out a couple of things that get a lot of traction. Your activity broadcasts or any action you take on LinkedIn, you want people to have an excuse to reach out to you, so generally you want these on. If you're making a lot of changes in one day, you might turn it off for a day. If you're uploading a bunch of history of your experience or such, you might turn it off, but generally you want people to have an excuse to reach out to you. Similarly, you want everyone to be able to see your activity feed, not just your connections. LinkedIn's a professional platform and anything that you post is news. So we would rather see when you view your profile, you generally want this also to be public because you want people to see when you're checking them out. You might be checking out recruits, you might cause them to have interest in your company, or prospects or something like that. But if you're doing some competitive research, you maybe want to go anonymous for just the time that you're looking at their profile. However, LinkedIn will penalize you for this. It will not show you your own profile statistics while you're anonymous. So just always remember to come back and turn it back on to be non-anonymous so that you can get the stats of who comes and visits your profile. So the rest of this, edit your public profile. You want to make sure that all of the information that you spent time uploading is visible to people who are not yet connected with you. This is the showcase of your skills. You want those to be as visible as possible. And under communications and under groups, you can determine the frequency with which you receive requests to join a new group, frequency of emails, and things like that. And then under account, you can manage different aspects of your account. On a premium account, you'll have different types of options. You can look at them here, comparing account types, but generally they give you more access to do LinkedIn emails, which is called an in-mail, and gain introductions, and sometimes see more people in search. But generally just go ahead and use the basic profile, and if you run into some roadblocks that you frequently need to be able to do that limit you, then you might look at one of the paid account levels. But this has been another LinkedIn Lab, a thought leader production by PKF Texas. Find me and other PKF Texas thought leaders at linkedin.com/company/PKF-Texas.